So we started PCB about 23 years ago. I had been the audio director for Virgin Interactive and for Electronic Arts Pacific, and built all their stages, ran internal and external development for about 7 years. And I'd come out of the music industry, so I had a lot of experience engineering, and then through working at Virgin and EA, started working specifically on high-end AAA video games for performance capture, for VO, and for doing scoring and mixing. So we took a lot of that into PCB and started our own company, first down in Orange County, and then we moved up here to the Valley about 20 years ago. The HypeMiC has really been a game changer for actors worldwide because it allows them to take this very high-end microphone and preamp and interface with them remotely. So whether they're working on the road, if they're at conventions, a lot of actors are now going out and signing things. Our actors need a professional way to record while they're working on the road. A lot of actors are auditioning or creating their reels. We feel that the HypeMics have been just this phenomenal way for actors to be able to continue to deliver high-end performances, especially when they're auditioning or creating these reels to get to us without having to come in the studio. So we've been recommending this for our students, for all the universities that we're teaching at, and with all of our actors coming through when they're asking for recommendations of what to buy. This is a perfect supplement to their home studios because they can go on the road and not have to compromise the fidelity. Traditionally, if you're going through an XLR cable and you need a preamp and then you have to power that and have phantom power, it's very complex, especially for actors working remotely. So to have a self-powered microphone that's got a gain stage on it with a dial and a volume that you can see graphically is phenomenal. There's not a lot on the market that can actually do that. So that was perfect for us because we could instantly get an actor up and running, connecting to our software, and utilize that. When it comes to voice acting, people really think it's about the voice, and really it's the opposite. It's all about the acting. And so as a result, you need a way to get to your clients or producers or directors or casting agents to be able to represent what you do. And the best way to do that is through a reel. But there's so many different styles of voiceover and how voice is used. In a high-end video game like what we do, we're looking for big dramatic performances. So we're really looking for dramatic reads of performances that sound more like an on-camera or really grounded film or television performance. Whereas animation tends to be a little bit more musical, has maybe a little bit more of an animated cartoon type of sound to it. A commercial or narration might be a much different presentation. So we really recommend actors having different reels for all the different trades that they're looking for. Because if you're going out for a big dramatic video game and you have an animation or a cartoon reel, it might not represent the skill set that you have. And with the number of actors auditioning, you really want to put your best foot forward and having that right away in your reel. So a lot of times having actors have a video game reel that's specific for the big dramatic performances is a much more important thing than necessarily sending off your commercial or your narration reel.